original Sopranos characters, including James Gandolfini. The film
There's
didn't go
Risa
into
Prosciutto
theaters,
and Charlie
it
Dean.
isn't highly praised or anything, but acting alongside those legends is a major accomplishment.
5 new subs, Troy.
After
Thank you,
this
Troy.
film, Noah was sick of children's TV and the corniness of the humor. He knew it was time to leave Nickelodeon in the past forever.
Joins
In 2013,
Goldbergs.
he went back to high school for his senior year. He doesn't consider himself a social outcast, but had a
Is
difficult
it
time
Prime
mixing
Jer?
in with kids
The
who knew each
resub
other their whole lives.
Glory?
He would spend most of
Gives
his
sub
free
cat.
time on Ableton learning how to make music. He produced dubstep under the name Noxic.
Yeah, Tetris
Then
here.
moved on to EDM trap.
That's so cool. That's so nostalgic. Thanks, resubs, Zon.
And even experimented with rapping a little bit.
That's good. Maybe he'll eat.
He somehow managed to land 2 back-to-back shows that lasted for an above-average amount of seasons, which is very impressive in Hollywood. However, it seems like Noah still had the ghost of Gibby lurking above him. His new passions...
Yeah, it was a shame he's not going to talk about this, but I figured he wouldn't. In the podcast, Noah Monk revealed that this crazy stunt from the iCarly show was real. It just wasn't him that did it. It was a stuntman that nearly died. Oh, here's a clip from the podcast. It's this right here, though. It's fucking crazy.
Gibby!
So, what actually happened... what actually happened there is Dan Schneider, or whoever was in charge, told one of the stuntmen to go to, like, the 3rd story or whatever, and just do, like, a suicide dive straight onto the concrete, which he did, shattering his ribs, and he had to be carried away on a stretcher. So this impact is very real. Couldn't they have just edited it? Yeah, I guess. Like, I feel like there was plenty of other ways to get the same effect besides actually fucking throwing this stuntman off the roof as if it was The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. There was plenty of ways to achieve this same desired effect. But it was a really high drop. They could have used a dummy. They could have done anything. Literally anything else. Didn't even try to slow the impact. No, like I said, there was almost nothing there. It's such a long fall. Oh my god, this poor fucking stuntman. Oh, that is just brutal. I can't believe they left it in. Yep, that was real.
He abandoned the Noah Monk Instagram and Twitter because of trolls and people just calling him
that's
Gibby.
fucked
Gibby
up.
was kind of a punching bag on the show, so he feels like the fans do it back to him, not figuring out how to separate Gibby, the character, and Noah Monk, the real person. Noah doesn't take it too personally, but it definitely gets tiring when you're trying to move on with your life, talk about your music or your personal interests, and everyone wants you to remain that thing that you were at age 13. He did also deal with people demanding him to take his shirt off. Literally yelling across a restaurant while he's trying to eat with his family. One time, even a random girl just jumped on his back while he was walking down the street. He started to resent the Gibby character a little bit. And Noah is truly a sweet and wholesome guy. He didn't want to resent his past. It led to an angsty phase for him. He really leaned into his interests of SoundCloud rap and producing. He started an obscure YouTube channel called Sad World Online.
And it's pretty fucking cool.
Around 3 hours every day. I have a complete daze. I cannot control my body or mind in this state.
The 20-year-old started consistently posting his avant-garde, over-edited, poorly scripted shitpost comedy that quickly developed a cult fan base. All of the music featured in the YouTube series was produced by him, which helped fans get interested in his music. The raunchy side of humor was something we all needed. It's like the TV MA-rated Gibby. You couldn't make fun of Noah anymore, because he embraced his appearance and leaned into it for comedy. Plus, he genuinely has built a fan base off his new art. At one point, it bothered him that his embarrassing moments were on the internet forever. Now he looks back on the Gibby character very fondly. Sadly, Gibby did not make a return to the iCarly reboot in 2021.
Wait, really?
He also didn't make an appearance in Season 2. A fan asked Jake Hogan, one of the iCarly writers, about Noah's absence. We've approached him. This response obviously suggests that they had reached out to Noah, but he denied. Why? Could be a couple things. He could have just been busy. He works full-time on another show, plus he works very hard on his side projects and music and YouTube. But the more likely reason, which is why a lot of people don't want to do reboots, is that he wants to leave Gibby in the past. Only in the past few years did he come to terms with the Gibby character. Before that, he had mixed emotions.
No more kids TV. Fuck, man. Come on. We've discussed this. That shit stain on my legacy ain't a stain no more. It's a full-on load.
Noah successfully escaped the box of being Gibby forever, and now he can look back on his legacy as a positive experience, all from the comfort of his new sad world he's created for himself.
Yeah, Noah Monk doesn't have like a super sad story like most child stars. He was actually raised by really good parents. He had like a pretty good run of things. The only big stain is the fans treating him like shit, like demanding he take his shirt off and things like that. So this is just a much more like positive spin on child stars, really.